at the end of the day, it's not about gender, I think. Yeah, you are a girl, you're a woman, but it's the capability, credibility, and the respect that you earn from your colleagues that's more important.
The gender equity is, personally, I think, is about respect individual and providing the fair treatment to anyone in the respective of their needs. And I believe that equity is the best for diversity and inclusion. When I hiring the new assistant, he challenged me whether we need to specify gender in the job advertisement for the executive assistant role. And that is trigger me to think beyond the gender equity. And that is how I start today, that I didn't look the gender, but I look the capabilities of the person and skill, including the attitude to hire the person.
I think you need to give opportunities to everyone, and then you can see that people are passionate about certain things, like women are also passionate about certain things.
Yeah.
So I think, and they will really do well in those areas, right?
Yeah.
So I think give opportunities to people, irrespective of, restrictions, and I think that will bring out the best in them. I think that also helps them to grow, and it also grows your confidence in, in the individual.
Yeah.
Gender is something, it should not be the first criteria, whether who will succeed or not succeed in the role. Yeah, basically put the effort, show what you can, and it's just about what you can deliver.
More than just be seeing women as equals in the workplace, I think men should see women as their partners. Because when you see each other as partners, then you can see how you can better collaborate, that each one of you will have something to contribute, and this contribution is unique, not just because of your gender, but because of your personalities as well. And it is with this type of partnership, by seeing each other as colleagues who can contribute different skills and different abilities, that we can all grow in our different, unique ways. We don't look at the gender, we don't look at the status of the employee, whether they're married or they're single. That East-West Seed is not only gender balanced, but we pay equally because we look at everybody else as equals.
Dare to risk, don't be too careful, and never let someone tell you that you cannot do a job because you're a woman. This is nonsense. When you start a work, you're a co-worker, you are a colleague, and gender doesn't come into account.
Not necessary to be guy, male, female, whatsoever. I think everyone, whatever you want to do, I'm sure everyone can do pretty much the same kind of fantastic work. In finance, mostly in my college time, it's all female. Yeah, I probably have less than 10% of the classmates who is actually male. But I think when it's come to the work, you will see the most, successful CFO of a big company is also sometimes a male, not even a female. Yeah. So I think, and some of the CEO of a big company is also a female, right? So it's come to exactly what you want to do and how you want to do it to be successful.
The proper way to take care of my daughter, I'll let her have the independence to think. But I just observe her thinking. And
No, I think it's very well said, because it's about asking the girls, the young girls, to follow their passion. Not just restrict because you are a girl, so you can only do these things. It's not about that. You are interested in something, go for it. Right? You want to become a pilot, go for it. Right? You want to become a swimmer, go for it. I think that's very important.
I always tell my kids, that what do you want? You do not actually consider your gender as a consideration in making your dreams a reality. Yeah, and also in your interactions with your classmates, with your friends, be compassionate, be kind, not only as a woman or as a man, generally be a good Christian. Yeah, you can work together regardless of the gender. To be honest, I'm quite sad. I cried a little when the presentation is being done, that in Africa, women cannot even allowed or not allowed to buy a land. And in India, they have to seek permission from their husbands to attend some education, farming education, because still have some things or a lot to do in different countries, but in other countries, mostly our countries, I think we have improved so far. There are still a little bit of a challenge, I think.
We cannot just work with women, we have to work with families, with the men and the women, and we have to work with the communities. And this is happening in countries where we thought it would be difficult to work with women, but after identifying some influential women farmers, they can become role model and influence not only men but also not only women but also men in the community. But there's still a lot of work to do.
Yeah, but if we have people like you, like us, to really take into action what we envision, I think we can do it.
Yes, we can do it.